Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and today we are going to be doing week 1, day 5 of raids. With that being said, we do finally have raids fully completed out at this point. So essentially, once your guild has gone through every portal and you have no intention on making the leaderboard, you can essentially just stop playing raids, as weird as that may seem. The current format of raids doesn't really encourage you to keep playing. It's kind of weird. But yeah, if you're not trying for this leaderboard and you've already done, if your guild has already reached every one of these rewards, there is not a single thing you can gain from doing this game mode. With that being said, we're still going to be playing it because why not? But do keep in mind, at this point, after you claim this final one, if you're not going for leaderboard, you're essentially done with the current format of raids. You can just take the other times off, don't even do the last of your battles. They did not carry over though, so if you do save your sigils, do keep in mind that you will not be able to use them next week. So if you save like 12 battles, like if you don't do it from now until Monday, those will not carry over into the next event, nor would it carry into next week's raids. They just are completely gone, so do keep that in mind. But yeah, us doing these battles has zero benefit whatsoever. Anyways, what does have a benefit is claiming this major orb and seeing what we finally get from it. So this, of course, is one of the best things you can actually get from this. It's one of the only real guaranteed chances of getting a major orb currently in the game. Major orbs are really strong because they can either like fully level something, fully trait something, give you a bunch of seals, or fully ascend something, which is the real one I want. I'm not sure if this can drop the power orb, though we'll probably find out in a moment. I believe it can, though we'll find out if it's in the little animation. If there's 5 little orbs circling here, then it probably is possible to get a power orb. If not, then that is quite unfortunate if you have to get power orbs simply by crafting them, because they're quite expensive. Okay, let's click it and see what we get. Ah, there's only 4! No! Ah, we got the trait stone one too. To some people that would probably be very useful, though personally I do not need that orb. But yeah, what this orb does is, what this orb does is like the second worst one we could have gotten. Actually, given that souls are better these days, it might actually be the worst one I could have gotten personally. Newer players would love this though. It fully traits any troop. So I might use this on the next mythic that gets released. Because basically you don't need to use a single trait stone whatsoever on the troop. Obviously, given how many trait stones I have, that is kind of irrelevant. But yeah, that's what it does. It fully traits any troop. Obviously, Legends and Mythics, particularly Mythics, would be the best value out of that, because Legends and Mythics have the highest cost of any troop for traits, particularly Mythics. So basically doing this right on a brand new Mythic would be the best thing to throw it on. I was kind of hoping for the Blue Ascension or the purple one, but oh well, I'll take that. That's kind of weird though. So you seriously have to go and craft Orb of Powers by putting a bunch of smaller stuff together. Why would anyone ever use the Orb of Power then? Because it costs a lot to craft. More so than what you actually get out of value. So this seems really weird if it's not actually possible as a drop. Because if we go under Soulforge real quick, it is way overpriced. For a Orb of Power, you need 3 of each of these other orbs. Which doesn't make any sense, because for 3 of each of these other orbs, not even counting the souls, this is ignore the souls right there. Obviously that's a lot of souls too. But 3 of each of these, that's enough to fully max out 3 troops. Yeah, you only get 1 orb thing. So, I don't know. They scaled this really weird. If that's seriously the only way you can get power orbs other than from, like, #1 on the leaderboard thing, there's really no point in going for power orbs if that is the case. You might as well just individually use every single one of yours. Similarly, there's no point in crafting each one of these smaller ones too, because they cost too much relative to what you would get from it. Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird format, that is for sure. Though, them scaling Soulforge has never been something they have done well, that is for sure. They have done a lot of very weird scaling in it. Anyways, let's continue with our Mang adventures in raid bosses. Of course, at this current moment in time, we have absolutely no benefit whatsoever from actually doing these. We have collected every possible reward, and we're basically just doing it for fun. With that being said, let's go do it for fun. And still be running the same team. We kind of have no pressure now on really doing good, because, well, we can't really get any further than what we already are. So let's just go through it normally and just see what we can do. So we're going to move that over. Also, hello everyone. Hello Nicholas. Hello Danny. Hello Zimple. Hello Captain. Hello JZG. Hello Frag Hunter. Hello Marcos. Hello Questor. Hello RapPF. And hello Vartenpool and Questor. Welcome all. Welcome, welcome. We actually didn't do it for all 12 hours. I did just upload it. We went for like 8-ish hours. A little bit higher than 8. I could not make it all the way. Eventually, I will get to that long of a stream. Maybe. We'll have to see. I don't know. I'm really, really bad at doing long streams, if you guys haven't noticed. By my current record of trying to do long streams. I'm gonna move that over. And what do we even need here? That'll have full mana in 2 turns. But then, yeah, I guess we'll go for a brown yellow here. So we'll go take all that mess. That'll give us a cast here that we should be able to condense the board with. Is red full mana? Yes, it is. So we can get rid of red, get some blue. Well, actually, we don't use blue anymore. But we'll still go for that. Get our green extra. Oh, that wasn't an extra turn. I thought that would align. Okay. Well, that's a little unfortunate. Not too big a deal. Not yet. Oh, actually, it will be soon. He's going to get his ability up, and then things start going pretty bad from there. But he isn't there yet, so we have some time. I guess we'll go and clear out another one of these, just so we have the damage to do so. I guess I'll get rid of that one, as it's a little bit more annoying. 402 attack. If we could just find a skull, we would be set right now. Unfortunately, there is no skull to be seen. I guess we'll go for a green here, just because I need it for hitting the boss. So we'll just take a green. He just takes some red mana. Still need those skulls. They're not around. We've weakened him, so we can just go straight into that poke. We're going to need to get a really good Diviner cast next turn to really have a chance here. So he just goes for his own mana. Very good. Still no alignment for us, though. Top of the board's looking pretty bad as well. Not in our favor. I'm almost feeling like taking that blue because it's one of the safest things to currently take on this board. This purple... I guess this purple isn't too bad. Unless it gets another purple there, but... Okay, that's fine. Perfect. Got a skull poke right there. No way of dropping it, but we can simply go take it and get our kill. And now he has full mana on that. Actually, full mana on both of them. Oh, no. I do have alignment, though, so we just have to get super lucky. Oh, is that enough damage? Why do I feel like that is not enough damage? Luckily, we can go do it on green right here. I think that's going to save us into doing enough damage now. And that should be the kill. What's 32 times 4? Let me do it in my head. That is 128, if I did that correctly. Which is obviously not enough damage. With that being said, I think I go for a skull poke at this point. The reason for going for a skull poke is, well, if we specifically do the skull poke, he can't stop us. He either has to go for our hero or he has to go for the bigger guy. And regardless of which one he goes for, he dies. So I'm going to take the skull. He's going to have to do something. And then we take the other one. Perfect. And down he goes. So there was no way he could have won out of that. Anyways, let's keep going. Hopefully we'll find another little bird. Hopefully we can find an actual bird. All of our grinding of keys earlier didn't end up yielding us one. Well, there's a bird. Unfortunately, we still don't have it as a troop. All the hours of grinding and still haven't gotten it. We'll go get rid of brown, right? Oh, I should have done blue. Oh, wait, never mind. Blue wouldn't have really gave us much of a benefit, but still. Ooh, that web. That web's a little dangerous, mainly because we can't really utilize our boss hitter anymore, or at least for its duration. We'll go and throw this, speaking about boss, we'll go throw that on the boss. That brings us into one-shot range. One more turn until that has full mana. What do I really need to move? I need to not move that, that's for sure. We'll go take a red, I guess, over here. Perfect, he gives it for us exactly as we need. We'll go get rid of red there. That gives us a skull poke. And still can't use our boss down there, or boss counter, I should say. I guess I get rid of... nothing? Green? You can't gain magic, though. You can't gain magic while you are webbed. You still gain the HP, though, so maybe that'll keep him alive from something. Probably not, never mind, but oh well. We kind of do need the green. How much would brown give us? 4. Not really that good, but it does double buff our front line. So we can tank more skulls if we need to do that. So right there, we'll take a bunch of purple. Please get unwebbed already. Now we just need one skull so we can take out the Raven. Would be really nice, and there it is, perfect. And that is indeed enough damage, so we'll simply go into that poke, and thank you, Raven, for more battles. And now we'll just go throw down, I guess, a Mang, get him out, get another poke on him, work from there. Kind of want to throw a Mang on the last slot, though. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, so we'll do that for a little bit of damage. Obviously, it doesn't do any armor tier, but we can simply go take that out. And now any skull takes it, and there we go. Mang. Oh, gosh, this weapon is so ridiculously powerful in this game mode. That is for sure. But yeah, apparently starting off, I really only need to go up to the 3rd pack. Though I don't know how many packs my guild is going to be buying later, so I'll still probably buy the 4-pack. I'll probably buy the 3-pack in the morning, test the invasion some on Monday, and then kind of do what I did this time around, kind of already do some of them preemptively, but then kind of summarize everything later. Because we still don't know exactly what invasions will be. We kind of know a general premise. Like, you're up against a bunch of these towers that are immune to everything, and you just have to kill them. Similar to this game mode, except instead of 1 gigantic boss, you have 4 gigantic towers that you need to kill. Which also makes it so stats effects are kind of pointless. It also makes it so Archer is kind of pointless too, because there'd be 0 things on the opposing team that you can instant kill. You definitely want to do something like a Titan hero class, or the any other hero class that gains half mana. In the case of next week, if it is indeed Beasts, you'd be wanting to go a Forest Guardian on your team with the Warden class. I know I normally say Warden class is the most useless hero class in the game, which is true, but it is considered a Beast, so if you needed to start half mana with Beast, you can do it with Forest Guardian. It's the one only slightly good aspect about the hero class, is it can be used for that purpose. Can this board get any worse? I guess we do it on brown and just let it go over on time. I think that's fine. So we'll go to this, get the double buff up front. He'll... Oh, Deathmark. I did not have any answer to that with this composition of team. If he dies, we just instant lose. Luckily, we got a Mang off before he dies, if he does die. But if he does go... Oh, wait, never mind. We already got a Mang. Oops. What am I doing? What's plan B here, then? I guess get rid of this one so we don't have to deal with all these things once we get them down, in case he does die. So let's go get Diviner here. Then again, it's going to be up in 1 turn anyways. I don't have to go for it. We might as well just take some purple or something. As long as it doesn't somehow die between now and then. Which could happen. You never know. Okay. Never mind. Not the one I was referring to and dying, but that is definitely unfortunate. What do we get rid of here? I don't want to get rid of green. Is there any other option? The extra turns. I will get rid of green if we have to, though. That is like the last color I'd want to get rid of, though, given our current composition that is left. But I guess we'll go do it. Because that does indeed bring us to full mana, which is still somewhat important. Well, obviously, we kind of need mana to do anything. What do I get rid of here? Do I even get rid of anything here? He can't kill me, though Deathmark probably will. Let's let him do his thing. He'll get some brown, and I think we need a triple tap. How much magic are we up to? Oh, never mind. We're good to go. So we'll go throw that down. We got another one in there, and that will be enough. We can just throw this directly into yellow. It'll make Diviner have nothing to do, but it will give us... Oh, whoa, wait. I can't actually do that. Never mind. It's just going to feed right back into myself. Okay, I'm still doing it, though. A little late for that. But yeah, we need Diviner to get another cast off without dying. But it's about to die, so never mind on that. Plan B is keep green on the board and then take green the following turn. So let me try for a double skull poke. We'll take 1 skull. He'll do that. That is not really what I wanted him to do. Though we do get to deny out another skull plus a blue extra turn chance, which we don't get. At least he doesn't either. And we just move that over. Get a free skull. Slowly he will go chip down. That's also why I wanted to throw the Mang there. So if we did have to get to this point, we'd actually be able to kill it. So right here we go for green. I'll get the double buff on both of them. We'll make sure that doesn't die to his skull, though it still dies obviously to Deathmark if it dies. Yeah, there we go. And not looking good. I still need to get that final hit on the boss. At least if we get that killed, we will progress forward level-wise. I mean, not level-wise, but we at least get like the full points from him. But yeah, let's try getting him killed. We can go for a poke here and get that down. And now we just need to find greens, which currently don't exist on the board, so that's not good. Guess we'll go and... There's not a single move that's even remotely good here. Guess we'll just take that one. Oh. And I take like the worst possible one. There's none that are good, so let's go for one that's even worse. Okay, good job. The AI is somewhat dumb, so we might still have a chance at this, as weird as that may seem. Especially if we keep getting luck like that. That'd be amazing if this guy could actually solo them all. He's kind of set up in a way that he can. He has Barrier. And Barrier can negate out the freeze and Death Touch and all that kind of stuff when he tries going for it. And there he goes trying to do damage to us. He still gets the heal, but he doesn't get the damage on us. Which would have been 128 true damage. Wow. That would have been a lot of damage. We only hit for 30s on skulls, so it's definitely better for us to get actual cast. Though both damage sources are good, so we'll just keep poking. He has way too much HP at the moment, though. How much HP is that thing giving? It's giving 60. Oh, it's giving 62 to a random stat on a random ally. For a second, I thought that was giving 62 HP to all allies per cast. I was gonna say that is way over the top for this game mode. Okay. You finally got a vault key after 20 minutes of no gnomes? Congrats. Yeah, we'll be continuing the gnome grind tomorrow, for sure. Gnomes can't be found in this game mode, though, unfortunately. And it looks like we're about to lose this battle. Not much we can do from this point forward. I guess we could maybe try getting one more kill, though, unless we actually win this entire battle. It isn't going to make much of a difference. We're definitely hanging in there, that's for sure. And for whatever reason, he's not going for that skull, so I'll take it myself. If he could not take that one, that'd be great, though he does. Unfortunate, but we'll go take it again, so we'll take that. He'll do whatever. We'll go take some yellows, get a green next turn if he doesn't ruin it. Okay, it looks like we get green now, apparently. So go grab that. Oh, so far so good. If we can keep chipping them down like this, we could actually get it. We could actually get it. Slowly but surely, we shall win this raid battle. Too bad we actually don't need the points. This would have been really funny if we did. I'll go move that down. Don't have any other really good moves. Guess we just take a yellow. Keep poking some of his mana if nothing else. He does nothing too consequential out of that, other than the fact that he now has more durability, make it even harder. And he's gaining durability almost quicker than I can kill him out. Especially if he gets a life gain here. If he gets a life gain here, we might as well just like exit the battle. Because it's just going to be near impossible to kill him at that point. Luckily, he's not actually going for it, so still got a chance. We'll go throw the poke in there. I need 2 pokes of any kind, so if we could just find those, that'd be great. 1 poke. And he does not give a bonus stat to that one, though his own stats are getting pretty high at this point. He'll take a skull. Anything that will distract him from taking blues and such is great for me. We'll take this. Hopefully it won't give him a skull. Come on. Don't get an extra turn. Perfect. Okay, we got this. 1-on-1. Who will win? One lucky panda or this thing that keeps randomly giving himself stats and his own mana? Okay, we'll go move that. Luckily, his chance of hitting on his ability is super low. Otherwise, this would have been over ages ago. With him winning. But we're still in it. Very barely, but we are still in it. Luckily, we got a magic buff, or else this would literally have taken forever. We'd be doing like half the damage we normally would be doing if we didn't. Yeah, I know, gems are getting rarer by the day. Though we did get quite a bit of gems today. I didn't do the exact count on our total amount of gems that we earned today. But it was somewhere like several hundred. As well as about 1,500 to 2,000 worth of drops in gems. So, we actually did pretty good. Though, of course, that was out of 8 hours of grinding, a little bit over. So, not sure if you would really consider that good for that much grinding. But, relative to normal weeks, getting those resources definitely don't really come into the game that often. Not as often as when a treasure gnome is. Highly advised if any of you haven't been doing it yet. Go farm the treasure gnomes. They are very, very good profit. So right here, we are just going to throw the ability. Hopefully he doesn't gain a defensive stat. And of course he gains a defensive stat of HP. I might just exit this battle soon. If he starts reaching like 500 plus durability, there's no point in playing out this battle. We know we lost. We know we lost at that point. Actually, we might lose just naturally regardless. So we'll go take that yellow. Starting to run low on moves here. We'll take you this downwards just so he doesn't get anything out of it. There goes armor again. Yeah, he's approaching 500 durability. And every single time he does that, it's actually bigger than our hit every single time. Plus, we have to keep depending on getting barriered and stuff from our ability, just so he doesn't kill us out in 2 hits. Soon 1 hit by the time he stacks that out. But we'll go move, I guess, this over and see what we can get here. Good, no skull for him. We can take our mana. It also prevents him from taking a skull here, so that'll work out perfectly. We'll go take that. He'll just take a red up there. There's no way for him to go into his skull, so we'll simply poke him again. That gives us our barrier back. And there's another skull for us. Thank you very much. Ooh. Do we take our luck? Do we take the yellow into the blue extra turn into his skull randomly dropping there? Or, yeah, that's probably not happening. That's not going to happen. Though there is one way to know if it would have happened. If the first thing that falls here is a skull, it would have happened if we went for it. So let's see. Does a skull fall? That would be kind of funny if it does, because that means it would have worked. I'm definitely not risking it, though. Then again, at this point, why not? Ah, it's not a skull. It actually gives him the free skull. It was 1 off. No. Okay, it was worth a shot. Okay, we'll try for this skull here. Oh, you actually got that one. Oh, double skull. Okay, that one was worth it. We'll go through another poke here. Oh, we might actually get this. I was kind of kidding on that we could maybe win this battle, but we have closed the gap. We actually have more durability than him now. The only problem is he gains so much more. He gains 124 to a random stat. I need him to hit magic or attack every single time to have any chance. The next time he hits armor HP, I might as well just exit the battle. Because the amount of time it'll take to kill him is... We might eventually be able to win after like 1 billion hours, but no, realistically, there's no way we're winning this battle if he gets a if he gets any durability at this point. Oh, and we're almost dead anyways. Yeah, one more poke and we're dead if we don't have a barrier up. Doesn't matter what his attack value is at this point, which is why we actually need him to get higher attack. Because it doesn't matter at all. Come on, we're almost there. Come on, don't roll anything defensive. And if you do, it's just instant lose. Okay, magic, that's what I want to see. He's going to have like max stats by the time we get to that point. If he happens to get it. Okay, we'll go move that down. Go for a green here. There's not really any particularly good way of taking this. Oh, before I do though, let me take that. Yeah, I guess we just take this green and hope we get the yellow just so he doesn't get the yellow there. Ah, that's exactly what I wanted to not have happen. Now he's only one poke away from full mana and he's probably going to take it next turn. Ideally, that will not be what he needs, but we'll just have to let him have it. Oh, he didn't go for it, surprisingly. Well, I might as well go deny it myself then. We'll go for that. Get our full mana right back up. Go throw this down at him again. Please, do attack or magic. We actually have a opening to win if he does attack or magic. If not, we just might as well just leave the battle. Come on, attack or magic. Or don't cast at all. That also works. Do we let him poke us? I think the answer is yes. Because casting once is basically 2 skulls. Plus we get barrier back, which is pretty important. Right, we're running out of room here. I might just go for a big cascade and just try to hope we get lucky or something. Oh, there we go, getting lucky. That's what I want to see. Speaking about getting lucky, I'm actually going to move this to the left so we have a chance of getting a skull there, which we do not get, unfortunately. What do we do from here? I guess we just deny some reds and hope we can pull this through. He needs to not do magic. I mean, he needs to do magic or do attack. If he does any durability, it's over. Ah, it's over. It's over. I'm not going to... He's gaining 248 per thing now. That is not worth playing out. I might as well just let him kill me. And then again, I don't know, we'll see. It's so tempting to keep going for it. Okay, if he does it one more time at this point, we'll stop the battle. Because this is going to get way too tedious at this point. Okay, I need to just take whatever. We'll do that. I'll take that this way. Get ourselves some of our mana. Drop some of the mana to deny his mana. We're still 1 mana short due to no surge, which is basically us losing. There's no way we're going to get that up in time. So let's take the yellow. Get that for free. And I guess we poke him again. We'll take a skull this time around. Okay, good. Magic. Might still have the chance. We'll take that. Take a skull. Perseverance. We'll go and take the extra turn right there. Just deny out some of his purples so he has less to use. Go for a poke right here. It doesn't refresh our barrier, but it's damage. And come on, magic or attack. Otherwise, instant lose, because 496 to our durability will definitely mark the end of this battle. Okay, we still have this. 992 to a random skill. I wonder if he's gonna win. Yeah, it's still possible. That's great. If we actually manage to pull this off, please do magic or attack. Get max attack or max magic. If he does, we have a very, very small opening to actually win this. Oh, he moved that the wrong way. I wanted to go take that for a yellow. Oh, I can still take yellow, actually. I think that gives him a skull, though, but we still have barrier, so that doesn't matter as much. So we'll do that. He got a bit of a cascade there, but if we could just green surge this, we might still have the chance. Oh, why not surge? Okay, it's done. It's over. We lost. We have to surge this or get an extra turn off a cascade or him miss. Of course, he could miss too, but the board is actually set up really well for his ability right now. Even if he does attack or magic, it still could be over. Oh, or he could just simply get a skull. No! We got so close! We got so close. Why? Well, at least we got max damage on boss, but I don't think we get to progress the level thing. Anyways, our battles are still pointless regardless. What level are we even at right now? We're at level 250. It's not particularly high, but I don't know. Seems okay. Seems okay. What are we at as far as the guild? We're actually like midway through our guild. Not sure how many packs everyone in my guild has even gotten though. So it's hard to really judge performance. Wish there was a way similar to how it shows in guilds. I don't know if anyone has bought in it this week, but it shows you next to a person's name what tier thing they got. Like for example, actually I might not show it because no one in my guild probably has it right now. But if you buy, for example, one of these little heart things for your guild, it'll show it next to your profile. Like, hey, this person helped out the guild and got this week by giving everyone a bunch of keys and such. And it shows it that way. There's no way of seeing that within raids, and I assume also not within invasions. So if you try going into raid bosses right here, like if you go into your guild, you cannot see what tier anyone actually obtained or bought to try to assist the guild in their things. It doesn't show it at all, as you can see here. It just shows their score, their boss level, and who they are, and for whatever reason their level as well. But yeah, not even on this page either. Well, on this page it's pretty obvious. Tier 7, Tier 7, Tier 7, Tier 7, Tier 7, or whatever the top tier is down the line, or Tier 6, whatever it is. But it would be nice if you could see that for the guild too, just to kind of know what people are getting. Really wish there was an easier way to assist the guild with it though. It's really dependent on just hoping that people would naturally do it within your guild. And while that will happen initially during the first several weeks because of the hype, or maybe even the first several months, it will start dying down eventually. And it'll be a lot less desirable for people to actually go and bother really contributing like that. So they're definitely going to need to revamp the incentive structure eventually, because its current incentive structure is not set up that well. The entirety of raids incentive structure is pretty bad. The game mode itself I do enjoy a lot. Like having really challenging battles like this where we can actually lose pretty easily against basic stuff. Like who would ever think you would lose just randomly to this kind of thing? But because it has like Death Touch and Death Touch Freeze and extra damage to Death Touch, it becomes really devastating. Like he can just instantly kill you. These things have other chances of instantly killing you. Huge amount of drains and other stuff. Bone Storm, normally that would be almost irrelevant, but on him, because of how dangerous bones are, it's actually really bad. Weird things that you wouldn't ever think would actually be pretty strong become very strong in this game mode. We'll go and throw down, I guess, some greens here. Just get our mana going. Again, not really the best thing to be converting out, but when we don't have many options, it's kind of one of the things we're stuck with. So we have 2 skulls here. No way we can really deny out both of them, so let's take one. Hope he doesn't go for the other for whatever reason, and he doesn't. Amazing. Good job, AI. Very smart AI right there. We'll go for that and see what we can do from this board. We got to deal with him again. Not much I can really do about that at this current moment. We'll go move that over, I guess, and just go for the boss because that's way more of a threat. How much is brown? I might as well go for red first. That will give us a full mang, which we can go throw. Never mind, we just go for skull into another skull. Oh, please tell me we can find another skull right here. I need to find it to be able to get a chance. We could take away green and hope we get lucky. And if not, we get Diviner next turn. Okay. That is not exactly what I meant by lucky, but we can make that work too. We'll go convert that out, and that should be a skull, and down it goes. Well, that went a lot smoother than the previous battle, that's for sure. If you lose Mang, you pretty much just lose everything, though. The team is solely dependent on owning Mang, which you get at 40 brown, 40 red. Everything is basically just going straight into that. And it's one of the few weapons that actually does scale amazingly well in this game mode. There are a few other ones too, like Dawnbringer and such, but as far as like slightly cheaper ones are concerned, Mang is one of the best utilities. You don't really get until around level 200, 250 or so on most accounts, but yeah, it's definitely a pretty good idea to go and try getting to that point if you're planning on doing decent on raids. Most people do have that or at the higher level range, unless you specifically, for whatever reason, didn't go into brown or red mastery. What do I even need to do here? But most people spread them evenly because it's the best way to do it. Let's go for that. Get a little bit of yellow. Not really that needed, but based on our board, I don't want to just randomly give him a skull. Really bad board, actually. A lot of it I don't really want to move. We'll just take a brown here, just get that down. Trying to take the safest things that we possibly can. I can take a skull here, but we don't have Mang up yet. We are still using Archer class, however, so that is still 15% chance to instant kill, which it doesn't do. I haven't gotten an instant kill for a while now in this game mode. Been very unlucky. Once again, I am going to have to go for that skull. It does give him purple, but he's a pretty useless troop. But then again, he does have Death Mark. That Death Mark can do some damage. We'll go take this down. We got an extra turn, but still do not have the core mana we need. But we'll just go move that down. That finally gives it to us, so we can go Mang into last slot, get our attack up. Once again, we're back up to one-shot range on him, like we'll pretty much always be. I think that lasts all the way to level 500. If you keep doing that every single time, I believe that's always enough to kill out the boss guy. Okay, I guess we'll go for a yellow here. Oh no, he gets a skull if I do that. We'll take this yellow. That one's safer. And he gives us a skull blue. I don't actually need the blue, but can we drop it? No we cannot, because that one will move, unfortunately. If there was not a blue right there, that'd be a really good move. But there is, so it's not. So we'll just take a skull. And do we have another skull? Do we have any way to drop all this mess? We could take a red into luck. So let me go do that. Red into luck, go. Okay, that is not giving us anything. Unfortunate. We had a couple chances in there and none of them actually landed. Luckily his poke doesn't actually kill us, nor does it death mark us, so not that consequential to anything. We'll go take a brown, try for a skull, didn't get it. Oh, oops, Meng's in the way. I was doing that to go fill Diviner. Fail. Okay, well, he just kills out Liang. That's not too big a deal. Liang is not really that dependent on this team. Having it makes very little difference. What I do need here is a brown or a red, neither of which are available. Well, technically we could take a brown there, but it gives them a skull, so I do want to avoid that if we can. Green would also be nice, but again, not available, so let's go try taking the yellow there. Didn't get it off the cascade. No good drops here. I guess we'll just take a green-yellow. Nothing in that mess that I can really mess around with, so we'll just take it over here, stay on the safe side. And he gives the skull I was trying to not give to him, so perfect. We'll go take that for ourselves. And if we could just get one nice Diviner in here into skull alignment, that would be match. Problem is, we do not currently have alignment, so we gotta just waste our turn. So we'll go do that. He'll do whatever. Still doesn't give us any alignment. We'll throw a Mang at him, because why not? Even though that barely does anything. Come on, Diviner. We're losing turns here. We almost don't have any more time. He's almost all the way up. Okay, now we finally have Diviner, and that's match. Oh, no, it isn't. That's not actually not enough damage. Oh, yes, it is. We can Skull Poke him. Yes, it is. Never mind. And down he goes. Skull Poke. The 297 Skull Poke. And into the next one. Hey, we got a gold T2. Gold key, too. So 550. And this is our final battle, unless we find another bird. But I believe we already found our bird for today. Yeah, we don't find any more birds. Unfortunate. But we'll go and do this final battle. Not like we really even need more battles. We're just doing these for fun. We gain absolutely no reward whatsoever at this point for doing these battles. Why that is the case, I do not know, but it is currently the case. Once you've got all the main rewards from your guild, there's no way of gaining additional ones. Unless you're trying for the leaderboard, but given how saturated the leaderboard is, it's not really worth going for. Okay, what do we even need here? We'll go and... The leaderboard may eventually be worth it, but in its current state, it's not. Because everyone's still hyped about it. Really? Oh, that is horrible. I don't have any split damage or anything. So him summoning that, even though it only has 5 HP, that is actually really huge. Because that's 1 meat shield for a skull. So he gets a whole... It's like we didn't even kill the first troop yet. It's like it's still there. At least he's blocking brown-purple if nothing else. So at least we got that going for us. But still, that is quite bad. So we'll just go for this real quick. Though I guess one thing that this does do for us is... I don't have to take skulls anymore. I can just let him take every skull. Because... Oh, I should take a yellow first. Fail. But, yeah, I can just let him take every skull now. I don't even need to bother with him. Because he only does 4 damage, so... it's basically 0 at this point in this game mode. So that helps us out a decent amount. Again, I'm not even going to bother with that skull. We'll just go and get a Mang right there. Waiting for this to get up on Diviner. I'm trying to get a Skull Distract here just so he has nothing to do, so we'll go do that. We actually extra turned it, which I didn't want to have happen. Let's go move a bunch of mana over here, I guess. And he'll take a random skull. Once again, it does almost nothing. Can we get a nice Diviner here? Purple seems okay. We'll go for that. Can we get rid of blue to do anything special? Or any color for that matter? Doesn't look like it. I can take that, but that's not too useful. Too bad he doesn't have an extra turn. Could you imagine if they gave one of these an automatic extra turn or a conditional extra turn? That'd be so powerful. They'd probably never do that. Oh, he has 69 attack now. Really? Because he ended up getting it from the thing. Okay, that's unfortunate, but we're just going to have to let him poke still. Okay, let's get a buff onto, like, green or something. Start getting another Diviner up. It gives us some red, too, and maybe a couple other pokes here and there. There we go. Speaking of pokes, that knocks him out. So let's start actually taking skulls, because our skull protection troop is now dead. Well, then again, he technically got attack buff, so he wasn't really protective anymore. That was kind of funny. A thing with 4 HP and 1 armor, or whatever it was, that had like 69 attack, or whatever it was, that I have not seen before. Okay, we'll go and, I guess get a Mang on the boss. Actually, before I do, let me go grab a green so I have a Diviner for board control. And now we can do this on brown and go from there. So this will give us a poke that we need. And we'll go for it. And now if only there's a way to take that. Actually, there is. We could take away... Oh, we can't. Never mind. Blue will not do it. Red will not do it. Neither of those two colors are an option to get us a skull poke. Really? Why must there be both blue and red right there? If that blue or that red wasn't there, we could get a skull poke right now. But because they're both there, we cannot currently get it. So I guess we just throw a Mang at him into the other thing, and that should be the kill. Okay, and that should be the kill. Just in case it's not, let's go into another buff, just to give him slightly more damage, because we can. And actually, let's just take the skull, because we can, and down he goes. I didn't even need the final little boss poke, just use the Mang for... We don't even really need that boss guy. We can pretty much just use Mang for the entire thing. Wait. Oh, it said 1 battle, and then it said 0. I guess it didn't update it immediately. Well, we're out of battles. What does that bring us to currently? That brings us up to level 265 with 16,892. Seems okay. Seems about average. Pretty sure that was another person that did the normal amount of packs. Everyone probably from, like, here downwards probably bought the same amount of packs as us. So if that is the case, they were doing pretty good up there, like Harry and such. But I'm not sure if they bought the same amount of packs. There's no way to indicate it. No one in my guild has reached max level, though. Terminal Lishik is trying. But max level is 500, apparently. Though it needs to be 505 for 505 games. That was pretty funny when someone mentioned that earlier. But yeah, from what I can tell, it's 500. There's no way that several people just stopped at 500. Is anyone here actually at level 500? What stats does the level 500 thing have? Is Demon or Angel or someone here that has those stats? Because I'm really curious what boss level 500 has stat-wise. I'm curious if it's like max stats or something ridiculously huge still, or what exactly it's at, as well as the minions. Yeah, that's obviously pretty stacked. Though if you can start killing, if you can kill boss level 50, you can kill absolutely anything at that point. And they're still trying. They are still fighting for that. They're up to, they're over 10 times as high as my score right now. That is how much damage they have. But once you start getting a team or a strategy that can actually kill boss level 500, you probably gain a lot of points per kill. It's at minimum like 1,000, if not 2,000 per kill. So, yeah, you definitely... It's somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000 per kill. So you do get a lot of points per instance. I think right now we're getting about, what, 500? A little bit less per kill. 500 HP at level 470 boss. Okay, so he's probably about 600, 500, or 600, 550 or something by the final one. So he doesn't reach max stats. Kind of expected they would bring it all the way, but apparently not. Let's see. Yeah, I know, the AI gets so many instances where it could kill. We probably have other instances, too, where we could kill where we don't go for it. But the AI has been really weird and missing them as well. Anyways, let's go through dungeons real quick, then just mess around, maybe farming a few more gnomes, see if we can get lucky. Of course, gnomes are absolutely everywhere right now, so definitely really highly advised to go find them, if you haven't been already. They are really good value. Okay, let's go and get down a explosion here, just to get that down. See if we can get a Sunbird. Come on, Sunbird, why are you not getting full mana? The whole point of giving you half mana is so that when we cast that once, you get full mana. And it's not even doing it. Okay, let's go grab that, I guess. Get a Forest Guardian here just to shake things up. If we can even get it, never mind. So it would be a fail cast if I did that. Still would be a fail cast. And you just got rid of my magic. Luckily, we boost basically mainly on our HP, so it doesn't matter if actually gets rid of that. And down it goes. Into next battle. Oh, that's kind of funny. I didn't even notice that. Our Sunbird came in at a much lower level there. The reason for that was because it was webbed. That was funny. I normally don't see that coming into play, because very rarely does a Sunbird actually lose all of its magic. But yeah, that's kind of funny. So every single time you cast Sunbird, it is coming in based on its magic. So you need like 20 magic to be able to actually get it to come in back in at max level. Which doesn't leave much margin at all. If you get even one magic reduction... I didn't think about that. If you get even one magic reduction on Phoenix, you start losing levels every time it casts. That's interesting. Also, if you're a low-level player, you might not even get the max amount of leveling each time. Though, from what I've seen from when I've tested on lower-level accounts, that normally doesn't matter too much compared to early-game content. Okay, let's keep going. Final battle. And then let's see if we can go find some treasure gnomes. I believe that treasure gnomes have a 0% chance of appearing during these things. They don't appear during invasions, they don't appear during raids, they don't appear during guild wars, and I believe they don't appear during dungeons. Also, someone brought to my attention the other day that this does indeed count as a boss. These troops that are in the end of, in the dungeons, they count as bosses. They're obviously not even remotely close to the difficulty of what could be considered the word boss, but they are classified as such. So all the raid troops you get and all the invasion troops you get, if they happen to do triple damage to bosses, they can hit these bosses within dungeons. Very few people would ever really need to utilize that, but if you are struggling with dungeons, you do have those as alternative options. And that will be a lot more applicable in a few months once more of those troops are available. Because in about a month, that panda that currently is basically only exclusive via gems in that current game mode of raids, he will be available in chests. Not currently, but in about a month from now, he will be within the chest drop pool. So at that point, yeah, everyone would basically have a decent amount of copies of him. And then you could just throw that against the boss, as well as future ones as well. Whatever they happen to add. Anyways, what do we even need here? I'm trying to get one more little sunbird, but the board is not really going in our favor. This team isn't really made for doing dungeons, though. It's more for just one single cast. If it doesn't win first cast, it loses a lot of speed. It's the reason you normally see me using like Rowan, or Sunbird Rowan and stuff like that, because it maintains its speed even if it misses its first cast. Whereas this team, if you miss first cast, you lose a lot of time because it doesn't get a second quick cast. It mainly just gets a super quick initial one. But anyways, there we go. Grab our little bit of resources, and that's that. So let's go and see if we can find some more treasure gnomes. See if we can go find a few before we end up the stream. Maybe I should do some PvP. You know what? Let's see if we can find some treasure gnomes in PvP. And just hope we get lucky that way. Because I haven't done much PvP this week. I think we're only halfway on our little objective thing. Why do I prioritize only half mana at hero? When enemies kill your hero in 2 skulls, is there more important to have the reduce the skull trait? Well, I go for half mana mainly so we can get the super quick skull, so we can hopefully get the super quick kill. Is it worth having mitigation compared to half mana? I would personally go for half mana most of the time. It really depends if that mitigation will save you an entire skull hit or not. If it will, then there are some circumstances where it might be worth it. But if it doesn't even save you a skull poke, it won't be worth it. I believe once you get later on, I don't think at my current level that that's really applicable, even though that is what I'm currently doing. But I believe at the higher levels, they would do so much damage that having the 40% reduction, for example, would not actually even save you a skull poke. They would still kill you in the same amount of pokes. At the current moment, at where I am, I believe, yes, you are correct that it would save us 1 poke. I just personally would prefer getting the quicker damage. It also allows us to instantly kill prior to actually getting that instant damage as well, which is could be very useful. It's also, the main reason I actually use it is it's actually really good at taking out ravens. Those little birds that drop 2 of those little stones. Because it goes a lot quicker than what you would normally do with a standard version of the team. And because of that, it gets the Raven killed basically every time. Since I've started using Mangs, I have had 0 birds evade us. Mainly because it's so easy to get to them using the half mana start into a Mang. Just because you get it down so quickly. Do we have alignment there? Yeah, we do. Also, Divine Isabella. I didn't really underestimate it when it came out. But wow, is it strong. It is so insanely strong. It feels weird because Forest Guardian is very similar to it, but I don't ever recall it being this strong. I think it's mainly because Infernus puts it together so well. Because you get that Red Storm going that gives even more alignment very easily off of it. Which is something you wouldn't be able to get off of Forest Guardian. Alright, we'll see what we can get here. I guess we just go skull to skull and kind of just work from there. See what we can get. Nothing too good. I guess we can get... Oh, purple. Hello. Get the Mercy down first, and that should give us realignment. I want to not get rid of green here if we can, so let me go into not green. And there we go. Throw that down. Get that. Get Skull Poke. Get Infernus. And whatever other follow-up we need here. Guess just throw an Infernus down. Get all that going, and... Do we have alignment here? Does not look like it. I guess we'll just throw another Infernus. And can we get one more cast? Yeah, I guess so. Go get that down. Get that going. And that's the final poke we need. And down it goes. You've done some number of crunching currently. 1+2 streams Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time after our time change. Next weekend, it will be 9 p.m. There on April 1st. Melbourne time change stream will be 10 p.m. Oh yeah, there will be an hour shift. So I forget when that hour shift is. Isn't that coming really soon? I haven't been paying attention to it. But yeah, once that hour shift happens, basically everything would be an hour forward. So whatever time I normally start would be 1 hour forward if you don't change the time with the time shift thingy. What do we even need here? Spirit Fox. Can we deny you in any way, shape, or form? This team is so dependent on yellow. Wow, he just got the Scion down too. That is very bad. Very, very bad. I guess we'll take a brown here. And we actually get to keep our mana because, of course, it has the Ancestry thing. Go move all that down. Fortunately, we don't have any board to really work with. We'll try it forward here. Didn't get it. He might clear us a good board, but he just drains us again. Luckily, we still get to keep our mana generator, which is another pretty nice benefit of this. Go throw this on green. Not the best option, but it does give us a lot of mana. And I do not have a drop for that, but I can just go straight into full mana by taking a red or a yellow. I guess in this case, maybe a yellow, just to get, since we're already going to be exploding anyways. So we're going to move that over just to take it and throw this down. And, yep, should be making our comeback now. Even if he Spirit Foxes us. Well, actually, Spirit Fox would be annoying because that ruins our alignment now. So I have nowhere to do it. And there goes Famine getting less damage, even though it still gets the kill, mainly because he doesn't have as much mana to drain. Come on, I need it to live. I need manas. Go take a poke. Come on, we need those alignments back on the board. Move that over. We're getting there. Getting very close. Okay, we got it on red. Again, not a color I would really want to get rid of, but we don't have any choice. Kind of have to. Go throw an Infernus here, clear the board, get that down, and that would be match. And that is match. It comes back from almost anything, this team. There we go. To a normal team, that would just been like instant dead, but since we have that one immune to mana drain, which is our main core mana generator, it works out really nice. Yeah, Diviner, I believe, is currently the only troop that's like that now, because Valkyrie lost hers, so she's the only mana, like, core mana generator that has immune to mana drain. So even once your entire team gets wiped of mana, boom, you just go right back into that and fill them all right back up. Works out very nicely. Or at least the core of the team anyways. So I have no mercy here, so we're just going to take a random poke of some kind. Maybe some purples over here. And he also takes purple. He's probably going to try for that next cast. Still no good mercies. I might just take a green here just out of safety's sake, so we'll do that. Oh, I could... Wait, did we seriously just have Infernus and I didn't cast it? I think we did. But I don't have that last cast, so I can't go for that. I don't have a drop there, so I can't go for that. I could try for a random skull to fall down here. That would be 6 skulls in a row if we went for that. Though again, not really worth it, so we'll just go for Goltha. Oh, I think it would have been it too! That skull, I think, was perfectly aligned for it. Fail. Oh well, there's no way of knowing. So we'll go for that. That would have been really funny. I haven't done a 6-time skull like that for a while. Just randomly from a normal cascade. You don't normally get the opportunity to do that. Okay, we'll go take that over. Bro, do we not have alignment in that? Yes, we do. I was going to say, if we don't have alignment on that board, there's something wrong. Go move that for Skull Poke. Could take it the other way, but since we already have full yellow mana, it doesn't matter which way we take it. Whichever way is better for board control is the better way. So we didn't take it for the higher mana, because it was irrelevant to take it for the higher mana. Mercy, I'm just going to... Oh, I can't throw it here. Never mind. If I throw it, we give him too much yellow. I'm just going to have to waste my turn here. Oh, never mind. We could take a skull. I guess we'll go for that. Oops, we extra turns. I actually don't need an extra turn. I need to try passing my turn. Well, actually, we have Diviner now. Can we use this? Yes, we can. Actually, we can use Mercy first. So let's go get that down. So we use skulls. We can now convert out basically everything. Get rid of brown here. And should have alignment. There we go. Come on, cast. Come on. And get that down. Take a poke. And that should be wipe if we can find one more skull for free. Oops, I almost just moved that. That wouldn't have been it. Okay, let's just throw, I think, a Furnace here. I don't see any free skulls. And down it goes. Never mind, I didn't even need it. Do you feel like they nerfed the gnome rate? Been playing for about an hour, seen one gnome. I'm not sure. We got really, really lucky earlier. Though I'm glad we got a lot of it in. That's for sure. If they did indeed nerf it. I don't think they would have, though. But we'll find out tomorrow. We won't really find out tonight because I don't really intend on trying to farm them out too much more tonight. We'll go through this down, but we will be trying again tomorrow. Most of tomorrow's stream will be gnome hunting. It won't be nearly as long as it was today, obviously, but we will be with one of the main objectives of gnome hunting. We'll still be we'll be throwing a little bit more PvP than we did yesterday, though, in there. We'll go throw that in there. Go and should be able to get alignment in here, and we can. Perfect. Get at it. Get our poke. Move that over. Move the other one over. Throw an Infernus down. And progress from there. Do we have any other kind of good pokes? Yeah, we'll go for that. Get that down. Get our Infernus. And almost dead. We just need that last final blow on him. So we'll go on the brown, just convert that out, and that's way more than enough damage. They need 6 times speed. They need 10 times speed. They need instant win speed. You cast ability, boom, win. Let's see. We'll go into this battle. This will probably be the last one. I'll go to some Explorer after this. So far, we found 0 gnomes during the stream, though half the stream we've been doing stuff that doesn't have any chance of giving gnomes. Actually, almost all the stream we've been doing stuff that doesn't give gnomes for like 40 minutes out of the 50 minutes. So it's a little bit hard to judge it. What do we even need here? We'll go and throw, I guess, some... I don't know, did we go for it? Let's go move that, I guess. Take the grain. Throw Mercy. That'll give us board for next turn. Even if he gets some mana, doesn't matter as much. And that should be aligned, and that's match. Oh, of course he would Agile. He almost Agiled twice. Good thing he didn't. Go move that down. Get a... do I need to cast again? No, I clear out the board and then I cast again, assuming we have alignment. Which we do. So we'll go for that. And now we just need another cast. We'll simply do it by that. Get it down again. And that's dead off the burn. Wait, how did he gain HP back? Just randomly gained HP there. That was weird. Or was it 9 and it went to 6? Maybe I was looking at it. It looked like 6. Or, I don't know. Never mind. I don't know what happened there. Maybe it was 6. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, that was correct what just happened, I think. Hey, ludicrous speed. 100% maxed out, instant, everything moves exactly where it needs to go speed. We move this, boom, everything moves into place instantly. It'd be like if you blinked while they were all cascading. Like, boom, it would just instantly go down. No, we don't even see any gems move, it just goes instantly back into place. There are some match 3 games that are like that. Like, you take it, and instead of gems falling down, it just instantly turns into what the new gems are. I haven't really played any match 3 games that are like that, but I have seen them around. Okay, we'll go and throw this on blue. Green would also have been a pretty good option, but I want to save that for our convert right here if we can get it, which would be great. Unfortunately, I don't believe we have alignment, which we desperately need. So we'll go throw our Mercy here just to unentangle ourselves. And now we should hopefully have alignment. If not, then yeah, we're kind of out of luck here. I might just throw it regardless. Oh no, we do have it, so it's fine. We'll go get that, and we're good to go from here. There isn't much he can do to win at this point. And now we just throw... Do we have alignment? No, we do not. So I guess we just throw an Infernus. Oh wait, or do we? We actually do have alignment. No, we don't, because that skull's going to get taken. Unless we got one off the top. You know what, just for fun, let's see what happens. Yep, it does, because the other one's aligned. Nice. I didn't know for sure because the other one would move too on the top, but nope, it does go into place. It didn't do it from the vertical side, it did from the horizontal side. The vertical side was the one I was looking at. Let me go get the cleanse here. I keep forgetting, we can even just cast this whenever. It doesn't even matter for Frozen, because, well, she has anti-freeze. We'll go, or cleanse, I should say, which is anti-freeze. We'll go for that. Go into the Diviner here. Just do it on blue since we don't really need it that much. It's one of our most useless colors on this team. Which is funny because it's one of his most useful colors, so we get to deny it out quite nicely. Whenever someone uses the next team. And that's match. Doesn't matter how we do it. We'll throw an Infernus at it. And there we go. Okay, let's go check the invasions a little bit. See if we can get a little lucky. We'll try a few of them real quick to see if we can find one. Yeah, we didn't find a single gnome yet this stream. I know we weren't hunting for them much, but... where do I go? I need to go to... I'm stuck with Sword's Edge, I guess. Might as well. We've been getting pretty lucky with it today. It's been doing us very good, so I'll stick with it. Vault got you 2 diamonds and 2,500 gold, that's it? Should have give you more than that. Unless something weird happens. Yeah, should definitely give you more than that. Though there has been reports of people getting weird glitches with it, where it gives less resources. Make sure you actually kill them all, too. But I assume you did. Okay, we'll go throw the sunbird in there. Come on, let's see at least one gnome. Come out wherever you are. Come on, gnomes. We know you're in there. Take the red, throw the sunbird. Get our split damage instant kill. And keep progressing. Are you the only one who sees a disparity within 25% chances? You feel like Demonic Pack and Dragon Souls old respawn happens a lot more often? No, I don't think 25% is particularly high. I've gotten actually really lucky, for example, in raids, where those things have 20% chance to devour. I don't think we've been devoured a single time off that 20% chance. Not once. Though there have been people that have been devoured almost every possible time out of it. But, yeah, it just happens sometimes. It happens. Alright, we'll just throw a sunbird at it. No, we'll just throw 2 more battles. And then just call it quits if we don't find a gnome. So next battle if we don't find one. We're just going to call it quits for now. But anyways, guys, we'll be back tomorrow morning, same time as always, around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know we started quite a bit earlier today, but that was mainly because we were doing a super long stream. If it is a little bit later, that's mainly just because I'm catching up on a little bit more sleep due to lack of it from today, obviously. But, yeah, should be the normal time, I would expect. So, yeah, we'll be around that time. Stream for a couple hours. We'll have 2 redeem codes. We'll be continuing mainly with the gnome hunt, like we have been. And, kind of just messing around with some PvP, mainly Diviner, just to kind of crush through it all. I still have quite a bit more PvP to grind this week because I've been doing so much gnome hunting that I haven't really been doing any PvP hunting at all. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. If you are going to be opening chests, don't forget... Hey, tribute. Perfect timing. Hey, 13 tribute too. Very nice. But if you are going to be going for the new guy, do keep in mind... Well, let me actually go over everything. Do keep in mind that this new mythic is available till... till next Friday, so until the end of Thursday on Friday morning reset. So you do have the capability of getting him in keys until then. So if you maybe want to throw Monday keys to get him, you can. Though I wouldn't really throw too much at him. The Panda event, you know, that's just normally resets on Monday. Similarly, the Treasure Vault event, which only occurs once per month, where all the gnomes are coming in, that lasts for 2 days, 5 more hours until Monday reset. So do that while you can. And of course, raid, same time, it ends then, and then it goes into invasions. So do make sure you use all your seals if you haven't reached max reward yet in your guild. Any seals that you keep will not carry over into the following week. So you got to use them before the weekends in order to get their value. So if your guild has not yet gotten the rewards yet, you definitely want to make sure by the end of Sunday you use every battle you have to try to get some more of these rewards. Otherwise, if you are already at Portal 10, you can pretty much ignore this entire game mode, because if you're not trying for a leaderboard, you're essentially done with it at this point. So yeah, we're done. Portal 10. I'll still be playing them out just for fun and for practice, because obviously we'll still be doing it in future weeks. And also, don't forget, if you are a guild that's keeping track, on average, every person in your guild needs to do 17,667 points on average to be able to reach every single possible reward. So we basically reach that tomorrow. So it seems like it would be very easy to reach, or maybe not very easy, but it would be possible to reach the minimum you need to get every reward if every person in your guild only gets the tier 3 reward. So do keep that in mind. You don't need to go really high to get it. Tier 3 is easily enough to get every possible reward from your shop. And of course, if anyone does even more, then that would be even better. But tier 3 is the only minimum you need to actually reach the average requirement to for every person in a basic guild to be able to reach Portal 10. So that's not too bad. That's only like, what, 250 gems? Most guilds would already throw that much, if not more, on Guild Wars. So at least in this case, we actually get stuff back from it. Whereas in Guild Wars, you technically still get some stuff back, but it's mainly just the gems back. Anyways, guys, I'll be seeing you all later. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and best of luck with everything, as well as with the gnome hunting. You got a Valerian, very nice. Very, very nice. Anyways, guys, best of luck with everything. Have a good time, have a good weekend. Goodbye.